right now. Looks like it's getting to be online. Yep, it is live. Live and in charge. All right. So, the goal of this game, and I'm just going to say the general goal of this game, not the actual goal of this game, okay? The general goal of the game is either to survive or get the ship to Earth, okay? That's the general, air quotes goal of this game. The actual goal of this game is to complete your objective and either survive by by getting the ship to Earth or by ejecting yourself into space with an escape pod. Now, your objectives could make it to where you want the ship go to Mars. Your objectives could make it where you want the ship to blow up. Your objectives could make it to where you just want to escape with an egg, right? Your objectives will change based on your little objectives in your hand that I don't see, and therefore I can't really tell you what your objective is, right? But in general, survive by either ejecting yourself into space, or in general survive by making sure the ship gets to Earth. All right?
Okay.
The way the ship gets to Earth is that, see this little room up here? It has A, B, C, D. There's a card over here, which is private information. It's not known. That has locations A, B, C, D, which could be Earth, Venus, deep space, or Mars. Right? Yeah. And so right now, the coordinates are set to be whatever this card is. So, how you check what the coordinates are is you go to this room and you do a check coordinates action, which then lets you personally look at that card, and you could lie your ass off about what it is. Another action to change what this is another action you can change between A, B, C, D. In case you can't tell, this card is supposed to be randomized every game. It always starts on B for every game. So I'm gonna click begin game here to get some of this clutter out of the way. So, we're in a ship, and aliens have invaded the ship, and everything sucks. One of our characters are already dead. Like, a mysterious fourth player that's not in this game is already dead, right?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
He was my best friend.
He got what's coming to him. Anyway.
Yeah.
So, I think the best thing for us to do is just to get on with the turns. And since there's two players before you, we can kind of explain some things along the way. So, first step is, if you look at your help card, you are player, whatever, if you look at your own, the first step is drop to 5 action cards. So everybody, draw 5 action cards after shuffling that deck. So, okay, this is your player. Looks like you accidentally drew your player thing in your hand. Alright, so besides your objectives, you have 5 action cards, and these represent the actions you can do during a round. You can either do the action on said card, and or you can do one of the basic actions on your sheet. Look, if you look up here on your sheet here. The basic actions are movement, shoot, melee attack, pick up heavy object, trade, and craft item. We cannot shoot and melee attack each other. It is kind of like hand-waved in the rules that apparently we have some sort of neural inhibitor chip in our brains.
Okay.
So we can't directly attack each other. But either way, that 1 means it costs one of the cards in your hand. Again, not your objective cards. I'm going to repeat this many times. Not your objective cards. The 1 means it costs one of your cards in your hand to do. A 2 means it costs 2 of your cards in your hand to do. You'll notice that some of the cards in your hand have 0 or 1. 0 just means you play just this card to do this action. A 1 would mean you play this card and another card to do this action.
Okay.
So, Brian's going to go first, and I think this edition of the rules makes it to where we can't go with you anymore, right, Brian?
That's correct.
Okay. Sorry, this game has been through a ton of print and play hell, so I'm going to be confirming with Brian a few of these rules as we go along here.
All right, so I'm going to pay an interruption to move.
Yeah, he's doing the basic action move.
Where am I? I'm the teal character. Okay, so I move to this tile.
So, before we
I
reveal that,
flip it.
I just want to say this. He has 2 actions he can do before it's my turn. I have 2 actions to do before it's your turn, and so on. We don't have to do 2 actions, but if we do 1 action, we must pass. If we do 0 actions, we must pass. And this is a type of game where once you pass, you are done with the game for that round.
Okay.
So he's so far done 1 action, which is move to this room. Go ahead, Brian.
Okay, so I flip this over and I found the monitoring room. So its special action is you pay 2 cards to check 1 room and exploration token. Then this middle thing is I forget what they call it, but basically how many items that can be searched in it is 4, and it's broken.
Oh, sorry. That's my angles are off. There we go.
Yeah, so we rotate the tile so that the arrow right here matches the number. And this room is ways that we can lose the game is if we have to place a fire token and have run out, or have to place a malfunction token and have run out. So now that I've moved and this thing wasn't silence or danger, bro.
So
I
let's
need
explain what
to
malfunction
roll.
means. Malfunction means you cannot use that room's besides for searching. That room is a dead room if it's malfunctioning. You can repair it if you have a basic repair or a good repair in your hand.
Okay.
Or the tools I.
Yep. So he go ahead and talk about since it wasn't silent.
Okay, so it was not silent, so I need to roll a dice. Where is this?
I don't know. Where is the dice? Oh, here they are. I'll make copies.
Okay, so the red dice is for attacking, and the black dice is for. So I'm rolling for noise. And I got a 3. So
It means we go back over here to the room. It means we go back here.
If you play,
Yeah.
if you chose a 9, why?
Oh, because it's a D10. But basically, it's a D10 where 8 of the faces are 2 each, 1 through 4. And then
Okay.
there's 2 special symbols that we will explain when they get.
Yeah. But no wait, that goes on the
And
technical
I'm
corridor. It
Big
goes over
John.
here.
No, I rolled a 3.
Oh, you
I'm
rolled a
Big
3.
John.
Okay. So I guess I'll explain technical corridor while we're on the subject. These aren't corridors, you know, they're hallways, but there's a thing called a technical corridor because it's technically a corridor, but it's not. It is connected to over here, and it's connected everywhere that has the, you know, this red little dot, a technical corridor. It's in several places in the map, and noise is by far the mechanism how aliens spawn on our map.
Okay.
So, collectively, unless if you have like really weird objectives, we actually just don't want intruders on the map because it makes all of our lives difficult.
Okay.
Yep. So that was my first action. My second act, I'm going to trash a rest to move to this room. So I found the entrance to the evacuation hatch already.
And it's broken.
It is also borked.
Oh, I was trying to pick up the, sorry. Here. Rotate it. Okay, it looks good to me.
Yeah. Okay, so now I roll for noise. It's silent is the X. So no noise was made.
Yep. So, he's taking 2 actions, now it's my turn. And, oh boy. I just checked my objectives. Interesting. Okay. So, I think just about all weapons in this game are energy weapons, because I just want to bring this up. Just about all weapons in the game are energy weapons, which means to reload them, you need to use the energy pack that you'll find through searching. Now, unfortunately, Brian didn't end his turn there, so I can't show you something interesting. But if you ever walk into a room that already has a figure in it, either a friendly figure like us or an alien figure like an alien, you do not roll for noise. But because Brian, went too far, there's nothing I can do. So, there are 2 levels of kind of, so there are 2 levels of rooms. The inner level of rooms, these little 5 here, those are randomized, and there are certain rooms of these rooms that won't be in the game. So you cannot guarantee what's in those rooms. The outer rooms on the outside of the ship are all guaranteed rooms. Therefore, any quest objective that sounds strange, like if your quest objective says Signa Signal, well, spoiler alert, you have to find a room in these outer ring of rooms. Because those are the rooms that are guaranteed to be in every game.
Okay.
So, it's randomized where that room will be, but that room is guaranteed, but this room is not guaranteed. Just FYI. Anyway, I'm the mechanic, so I am orange. Energy charge storage room. So we haven't found the storage room. Okay. I am going to move over there, and the card I'm going to use is
Okay.
I wish you wouldn't have flipped that over because I haven't decided what card I was going to use. And it's too late now, I've already seen it.
Oops.
Okay. I'm going to use this card. You're using the wrong discard, Brian. Alright. So I found the room covered in slime. Yay me. And the door shuts behind me.
Oh.
That's what the door symbol means, is the door shuts behind you. Alright, and I think the room covered in slime is just a guaranteed slimage, if it still is that. I think it's a guaranteed slimage.
That's the case.
Yeah. Okay. So I just mark myself as being slimed. So, okay, if that's the way you want to do it. It's whatever. Anyway, where did you even find that marker?
Here. Press 3.
Oh, you changed its state. Okay. Oh, there's some states. Neat. think I just accidentally drew that card in my hand. Damn. Delete. Alright. Anyway. So I got slimed. Oh no. Shit. I really wish I wasn't slime. Slime is the worst. Anyway, I gotta roll for noise because it's that nonsense. 3. There's number 3. Okay, it's back this way. Alright, I am going to move over here. Again, don't reveal that because I haven't decided what card I'm going to discard.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to use this card. Seriously? Okay. Oh, and I got slimed again. Whatever. Nobody cares. Okay, I found the nest. The nest is really, it's used for a few objectives. It's also a really nasty place. Okay. And I've done 2 actions now. Let me roll the noise, and then it will be your turn. All right. So
Okay.
I rolled silence, but because I'm slimed, I technically rolled danger. But because there is no monsters on the map, danger does jack shit.
Danger fills the noise all the way around.
Is that still the case? Let me double check here.
Like, if there was an alien there, it would run into the room after you.
It's not move it to the room. If there are no intruders or if they're in combat, place a noise mark. Yeah, in each corridor. Okay. That is still the case. Oh, wait. Wrong file. Oop. Alright, now it's your turn, Leon.
Okay.
Okay, you gotta roll for noise. Alright. So danger will fill these 2 corridors with noise tokens because the other 2 corridors already have noise in them.
So I need to place this and 2 other cards off.
Excuse me?
I can make a basic repair.
Alright. Yeah, and 2 other cards. Basic repairs suck.
Want to do a basic repair?
I mean, that is your character's only way to repair. So
Unless you search for tools.
yeah. All right. Well,
Yeah, you should.
so you're rolling search, which means first step is rotate this room, so that way the 4 is now pointing to a 3. This little arrow. You might want to reduce your rotation degrees to 15. There you go. So now pointing to 3, and because that's a red room, you could tell by this little border up here it's red. You've got to get a red item. Rooms that are gray are any color. There's yellow, red, and green rooms. And these go face down in your little item stack until you use them. So notice how you have a bunch of items over here? They go face down in this area until you use them.
So this was my action.
Right, so you have done 2 actions. Well, yeah, you've done 2 actions. You moved and searched. So now it's Brian's turn.
Alright, so I'm having trouble remembering the mechanics of this in particular. I can't voluntarily discard my hand, right?
No.
Okay, then. I am going to open or close one door, putting the door.
Okay.
And then I will.
Then you will pass. Okay. So he's done. Now it's my turn. Now he's passed, so he's going to pass for the rest of the round, even if I keep doing stuff and you keep doing stuff. So I am. Huh. Remind me, is there anything special for actually carrying the egg?
It takes up a heavy slot.
And that's it, right? They made it to where the carrying the egg doesn't really.
Yeah, I think it's just a heavy item. Uh, it does make you make a noise.
Oh fuck! No, I can't do that. I'm literally in a room filled with noise. I can't do that. No. Okay. Right.
Well, you can shoot it,
No, I am not going to
which
shoot
will
it.
also cause a noise roll.
Yeah. What makes you think about what I'm doing? Shoot it there, buddy. All right. All right. I have an idea. I am going to move carefully. Yeah, I am going to move carefully using these two cards. So move carefully is very similar to move, except it is guaranteed to make a noise, but you get to decide where the noise goes.
Okay.
And then as my... So remind me, for this room, is it one card or two cards? It's two cards. All right, and then I am going to pass.
I'm honestly surprised that you put the noise in the twice as likely to roll. So
Um.
It's almost like I'm not going that way!
no, I'm thinking more like it's almost as though you've forgotten that most of the events cause more noise to get played. All the rooms are bored.
What was the number?
1,
Oh, okay.
which is convenient since that's what it already set to.
So that's emergency room, treat your wounds. Did you roll for noise earlier?
No. I got.
You use reconnaissance.
Okay.
No, I'm done.
All right, so now you've got to pass since you're out of cards. Okay, so
So now it's the event phase. Move the time track forward. So this game has a limited number of turns. We cannot enter the hibernation chamber until it reaches here. Next step is the intruder's attack, if there are any on the board. There are not. Next is fire damage, if there's any fire on the board. Next is resolve the event card.
The event is lurking. So those symbols are which ones would activate. So remove all intruders which are not in a room with any character from the board. Put their respective tokens into the intruder bag.
Right.
So nothing happens. Then intruder bag development. We shuffle the intruder bag. It's an adult.
I need one.
Adult. All players roll for noise in order. If a player's character is in combat with an intruder, this player does not perform a noise roll. And
Yeah, but we
stop. Right.
We stop the moment somebody rolls a spawn in, dude. Right?
We pause momentarily, but we.
For some reason, I thought we stopped.
Like all players are rolling. Usually what happens is we're in the same room, so once one spawns, we don't roll noise because there's already an alien. So all players in order would start with 4, which is, so that's noise.
I rolled.
Now, John, you roll for.
I rolled danger.
Now, Leon, you roll for noise.
All right. Nobody spawned a dude.
All right.
We're all safe.
So this goes back in the bag, and we scruff.
We scruffle. Scruffle. All right. And now it is intruder bag development. And then we pass the first player marker, the player to our left. We draw up to 5 cards. If you have 1, 0, whatever remaining, you know. Just an FYI, you can, if you hover over the deck and you, on the num row, you can hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and that draws that many cards. Num row, not the num pad. That's a way. That's a faster way to draw. Anywho. Alrighty then. I guess I'll start by using this card and this card.
Hold up before we get too much further. We forgot how search actually works in this new version.
Oh.
You get to draw 2 picks.
Oh, okay. Yeah, like I said, the game's been in print and play hell for a long time.
Yeah, I just drew my own, and I was like, is it character specific to be better?
Okay.
So you choose one, you discard the other.
Choose one. Oh.
Anywho, excuse me. I used 2 cards. I'm going to check the coordinates. All right. We are currently not going to Earth.
Well, that's not good for some people.
Mm-hmm. In fact, you know what? I'm going to double check just to make sure. Okay. All right. If I remember that, I remember that. If I don't, oh well. Go to my first action. Yeah. I hate myself. My second action is going to be to switch it to that. That was 2 actions.
I move. Oh, come on.
Yeah. Pieces are
All
broken.
right, we are halfway to losing the game.
Oh, we're halfway there. Whoa, living on a prayer.
And what's it now?
Ooh, so you
Okay, so once there's two
double noise.
yeah, once there's 2 noises in a corridor, you clear out everything around your room, and you spawn something from the intruder bag. So shuffle that up, draw something.
Okay, that's I need an adult.
So you grab an adult from the sack, you place it in your room, and then we need to see if something happens, right?
Yes.
2, 3, I think, no, 6. 6 is what we want to look at. Okay. So discard all noise markers, draw 1 intruder, place an intruder in the room, compare the number on the intruder token. So on the flip side, 4. Compare the number on the intruder token with the number of cards in your hand. So how many cards in your hand? 4. If the number of cards in the player's hand is lower than the number of intruder token, it's a surprise attack. Otherwise, nothing happens besides the dude spawns. Yep. There you go. A dude is spawned.
Okay. So the first time that a dude spawns, doesn't some
Yep, something
magic
will happen the first time a dude spawns. The first time first encounter, when the first encounter of any type appears on the board, all players must choose 1 objective and discard the other. So now this is when we're going to narrow down our objectives here. Okay. So the one you want to keep is face down on your sheet. The one you don't want to keep is discarded to wherever Brian just went.
Yeah, I just went top of the map.
Okay. And I forget, this edition doesn't have the if your objective becomes untenable.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay. So how I fight now?
So in the top right corner of your cards, you notice that some of them are a gun and some of them are a gun with an X over it. You're in combat right now, so you can only use the cards that have a
Well,
gun on them.
you can perform basic actions with any card, but the gun with the X means you cannot use that action while in combat on the card.
Yeah, so the way that combat works in this game is if you deal at least 1 damage, we shuffle up this, or we reveal the next card in this deck, rather. And if the number that we've dialed this up to for the cumulative damage is equal to or greater than that number, then you kill it and it's replaced with a corpse. And if not, then it's still alive. Shoot it again until it dies.
And yes, it's entirely possible for you to draw 2 on your first attack and 5 on your second attack, despite it now having 2 HP. Its HP changes literally with every attack you do to it.
Okay, I use a suppress fire.
Alright. So, you're going to use Suppressive Fire, discard 1 ammo, move yourself or one other chosen character to without triggering an intruder attack. So, where do you want to move? Because you can move to any of these 3 adjacent rooms. Alright. Flip that over. Alright. It's marked!
Neat.
The arrow, not the number. Anyway. So yeah, it's 2. Neat. Now roll for noise. And pray you don't roll danger. Alright, so you rolled a 1, so you're gonna put a noise token on 1. Alright, that was your first action. What else are you gonna do?
No, his first action was moving. His second action
that was 2 actions. Okay.
Getting out. So now it's my turn. So I'm gonna search my room. And since this is a gray room, it's a wild card. I'm going to go with Redzo because my starter weapon is a piece. Okay, I'm the decider. And for my second act, watch me do it again. So this room is now empty. It cannot be searched anymore. I'm going to search the yellow tools.
Keep in mind, if that's a heavy item you drew, you do have to show it because it takes a heavy item slot.
Oh, okay.
By the way, heavy items.
Dual wielding.
Heavy items are items with this little hand symbol on it. You only have 2 heavy item slots. I forget, when you draw a fresh item, doesn't it start fully loaded?
Yes. All right. I've item to pick.
Okay. Is it my turn?
Mm-hmm.
What do you... There is no... those items are out of the game. There is no reshuffling those cards. Anyway, I pass.
Is this alien not moving to me?
What's the what?
Is this not moving to me?
He may or may not move to you. See this little card up here?
Yeah.
This decides what monsters move, which direction they move. That only happens once a round.
Okay.
The only other way for them to move is rolling danger in adjacent rooms.
Okay. Search my room.
Excuse me?
Search my room. That's my.
Yeah, so it's a white room, so you can draw 2 from any of the same pile. And
The pass.
Ryan, I believe it's all you.
okay, then. I am going to move very to this room.
Let's see.
The door shuts behind me. It gets set to 4. And it's the generator room.
You found the self-destruct sequence button, Ryan. But now, since it no longer immediately opens up the escape pods, it's not as worth it anymore.
All right, so that was one action, right?
Uh-huh.
So it no longer opens them up.
Not until
Alright,
it becomes impossible for you to go back.
I guess I will not use the action in this room with the computer, and this too shall pass.
Alright. Back to the event phase. Move the time track. Self-destruct track. Intruder track. Intruder's attack. Nobody's in an intruder room. Fire damage. There's no fire. Resolve an event card. So, alright, so adults move along corridor 1.
So the adult runs away.
And place a malfunction marker in each room with a fire marker. Place a fire marker in each neighboring room with a fire marker. Fire does not spread through closed doors or technical corridors. So there is no fire, so the only thing that happened is the adult moved.
Sweet. Now Scruffles. It is a larva.
It gets
Remove
replaced.
this token from the intruder bag and add an.
Yep. I already scuffled the adults. Add an adult.
Okay, that's happened. So now first player passes to.
First player passes to you. Leon.
We redraw at this point. You draw your current pile and shuffle your.
Alrighty then. Leon, you got first action. Go. Do your thing.
Okay. Classroom room again.
Okay, that's literally the last search to do in this room. Excuse me. All right.
I want to use my item.
Okay. You have to show it. One use only. Recon drone.
I said just. Okay.
Okay, you just get to know the expiration token. Okay. You get to know if it sucks or not. If you're curious about those symbols, let's see here on page. Here we go. This is what these symbols mean.
Where's this token?
Yeah, fire sucks.
No, it's not fire. It's again a broken room.
Yeah, we can only take 3 more broken rooms, by the way, before we...
4.
Yeah,
you
so
you have
don't
to
go
be
here.
placing one for it to be a problem.
Yeah, we can only take 3 more broken rooms.
Yeah, that was my action.
That was both your actions, yep. Right?
Alright, so I am in the generator room. Shit. I should have done that last turn. Forgot that that was not. So, I'm going to trash the Demolition Man to activate my holo. Wait, how does heavy items work? I just flip this over or what?
It goes away. Bye-bye. See you later. It's on the floor.
It goes away?
Yep. It's on the floor.
It,
Yep, it goes away. Bye-bye.
right.
See you later. It's gone.
Well then, hold up. Before I do that then, I'm going to duct tape my starter weapon to the holo computer.
I don't think it works that way, because I think you have to first do the holo computer get.
Okay, then I duct tape this gun to this other gun.
Yo, dog, I heard you like guns, so I taped a gun to your gun.
Alright, so that was 2 actions then, and 1 use only means it's...
Hey, Brian.
Mm-hmm.
If you want an ally for whatever it is you're doing, do not, under any circumstances, research the corpse. If you want an ally for whatever it is you're doing, under any circumstances, do not research the corpse.
Neat.
Anyhow, I might as well just enable this for now. Since keep track of that. Right. So we are going to Earth right now. Yay, Earth. Can I use this? No, I can't. Alright, so I am going to I'm going to use 2 cards to move carefully into here. And then... what's that over? Oh no, I get slimed again. Who cares? I found the calm room.
Calm down.
I was not expecting to find the calm room. I will signal ascend.
Sounds like something a toaster would do.
I guarantee you I am not a toaster. I guarantee you as long as you do not research that body, I am your friend.
Remove at the beginning again.
You need to speak up. Your microphone's like barely picking you up, man.
I will move to the beginning room.
It's on fire!
My world's on fire.
Things are gonna
How
suck.
about you?
And it's a 1.
Okay. If you could
The
please
arrow.
leave that room, I can seal off this room. And
I
then
have a
no
very
fire.
I have a very high chance of getting this card, Brian.
Okay.
We can say goodbye to the fire, but it might be better just to seal off that room. I mean, wait a minute.
Well.
Oh yeah, you're gonna use remote command center. Okay.
Right.
Either way,
But,
that was both of his actions, so either way.
Okay, then I'm not going to lock him in a room that's on fire.
Has he rolled for noise yet or no? 3. Right there.
All right. So, I'm going to remote send a signal.
Oh yeah, you're gonna remote signal seal. Sounds like something a toaster would do.
Or something that somebody who's just trying to run through the cards in his hand. Then this too shall.
Right. Well, I pretty much have to pass myself. Okay, so we all pass. Good job.
Oh, by the way, we didn't explain what fire does, but it's bad.
Yeah, it's probably good. It's probably best you don't stay in that room.
Page 17 is page 8, right?
No.
I don't know how things work. But
It would not be a room thing. Oh, excuse me for thinking it would be a game elements. 8, 7.
Oh, page 17, so 2 more states less than or
5.
another, apparently.
Fire. Every time a character ends their round, each round in a room with a fire marker, the character suffers 1 light wound.
Oh.
During each event phase, during the fire damage step, each intruder present in a room with a fire marker suffers 1 injury. So,
okay, so a light wound actually isn't that bad, really. A light wound is just that, and it'll turn into a serious wound if you get
yes,
3
but
of them.
no,
without-
Brian, think about it like this. Because you ended your round there, you're going to get an injury and a light wound.
No, the injury is for assholes.
During each event phase, during the fire damage step.
Each intruder.
Oh, each intruder. Okay. Okay, fire used to be worse.
Unless fire damage step is worse in the actual.
It doesn't matter. It's the
that's-
rules in front of us. Light wound. Did you show him how to do a light wound?
Yep.
All right. Cool.
Okay, so
Now it's move the time track.
move the time.
Move intruders attack. Fire damage to intruders. Now resolve the event card. Hunt. Okay, so nobody moves. Move every adult in not in combat to a neighboring room with a character if possible. There are several rooms to choose from. Move the adult to the room with the lowest room score. So, nothing.
Neat.
Quite literally nothing. Good day, sir.
Okay, and it's the larva effect again, so larva becomes.
Yeah, scuffle it up. Grab an adult. Put it in there and scuffle it up. Alright, first player moves back to you, Brain. I cannot stop that fire.
Neat. So I'm going to search my room. And it is a tool. Oh, which of these 2 distinct items should I take?
Yes. Okay.
My second action will be to open the door.
Alright, so I'm oh, I hate this. Anywho, so I'm going to search this room. I'm going to grab this item. Eat. Okay. I'm going to, for my second action. Yeah, for my second action, I am going to use my technical corridor action, which allows me to use the technical corridors as a passage. I'm going to go all the way into the engine room, but I must pass after I use this action.
Okay.
And I rolled a 2, which means I spawned a dude. Let's go scuffle. Draw. I drew an adult. Neat. Okay, I have at least 2 cards in my hand, so I'm good there. And pass my.
To make a signal, let's take 2 cards off and 1 action.
Yeah, it's 2 cards, and that's the action you have to do.
Okay.
You have to go to that room
you have
first,
to
bro.
Move to it.
You have to be in that room first.
The computer.
That says open and close doors. The computer symbol is something that cards specifically reference. For instance, he specifically has a card that says if you are in a room with a computer, use it. Yeah. Wait, how did you use the remote, Ellie? Oh, you have the holo computer. Yeah.
Also, the room I was standing in has the thing. It's called the intranet.
Okay, then I move to the room with making any noise.
Yeah, so after you move, you have to roll for noise, and then you might
He's using
be
reconnaissance.
Okay, then.
Okay. And the pass.
So then you're saying your second action was to do that.
Yeah.
Okay, so I discard this card and to unlock this. My second action is to sleep. Hey, look at that. I scanned all my contamination cards.
It's you, Brian, and only you.
Alright, I sleep.
Alright.
Alright.
For some reason, I'm starting to
here's the
think we
time
have the option to discard our cards, but I could be wrong. Anyhow. Do the time track. Do the
intruders attack you.
Yep.
So first time that we've been drawing from
The
this
intruder
deck is an adult.
is an adult. Oh man, it's too bad I didn't get an attack off.
It would have just ran away. Okay.
Could you stop putting your hand
You
over
do
it?
not have 2 serious wounds, so you don't die.
Yeah.
Instead, you suffer 1 serious.
Seriously? Okay. My arm is bucketed.
Well, good thing you only have 1 head.
Yep. Anywho.
Alright,
The intruder
so
attacked.
that was the attack. Then fire damage. Nobody is in a room with fire. Resolve the event card. Adults move unless they are currently fighting.
Wrong quarter. Which quarter? Quarter 2. Thank you. Do they go to rooms that are face down? I always forget that.
I think so.
All right.
They just can't move through closed doors.
Yep.
Put a malfunction marker in each room with an adult breeder or queen. So we are down to 1 malfunction token.
Great. We're all going to die. Also, let's check the order, because do they move first or do this event card happens first? I think they move first, but...
They move first.
Where's the nest?
What happened to that room? That
It
room
was
has been
dead.
exploded before.
Excuse me?
This room is no longer on the map,
Weird.
and it was the
The nest.
Did somebody, like, grab it and move it by mistake?
I don't think so. We know that this room is the nest.
It's the nest. Okay, so... I mean... Yeah. Why did it fall through the map? That doesn't make it... And even if when it does fall through the map, they usually, drop somewhere around the room here.
Problem solved.
Anywho.
Okay, so Kibosuke.
Don't you talk to me about Sosuke Bosuke.
It's
What?
another larvae.
So, placed by an adult, scuffle it up.
Dunzo. And first player passed.
Mm-hmm. No longer am I punished for existing in the same room as an adult. Ah. Okay, this is a thing. This is kind of bad, actually. All right. I will tell you, if I don't kill this guy, I might be lighting this room on fire. So we'll start by attacking with some computer skills to pay the bills. So this is the first actual attack action you've seen, where I roll the red dice, and it has a chance to deal damage or not based off of which face comes up. I scuffle this up. Okay, I rolled 2 damage, which means I deal 2 damage. Some weapons make it to where you deal less damage based off of what you roll. But this weapon makes it where you deal more damage based on what you roll. Anyway, so 2 damage. So now, over here on the intruder attack deck, we reveal it. We look in the upper left-hand corner. That is how much HP it has. So on this one, it had a retreat action. On this one, it had a retreat action. On this one, it has 4 HP. So the 2 damage is not enough to kill it. I am going to attack it again. All right, that symbol means it hits. That symbol means it hits an adult or a breeder. Okay, it is an adult, so therefore it deals 1 damage. Oh, this should be at 3, not 2. Or not. And that. Okay. So now, once more, reveal the top card. It has 5 HP in that attack. Neat.
Move without noise.
Okay, you cannot. Okay, yeah, it was reconnaissance, not a silent.
Careful
Okay.
movement.
Yep. Brian, 100%. If he changes it to anything else, toaster.
I don't want to look at.
If you look at it, it costs 2 cards to do that.
Yeah.
Right, just look at it secretly.
Okay. And the pass.
Well, you take it 2 actions, so technically you don't pass yet.
Okay. And next one.
Alright. Searchity doodah, searchity.
Are you going to close off that room with the fire?
I would if I had drawn that card.
I see.
All right, so that's action 1.
Brian, when a player passes, they may discard any number of cards from their hand to their discard.
Well, neat.
I mean, either way, I'm pretty sure doing something is better than doing nothing. So,
Got
about that.
How do players trade items that are not?
It's a trade action, which I think is just one card. Yeah.
Okay. So if I come help save your ass,
Yes.
I've got a hunger for no item.
I see. I would be willing to get rid of this item, but unfortunately, it's the only way I can reload my weapon. So,
Gotcha.
so, like, I would be willing to help you in the future, but I need to survive into the future.
All right, so my second action is that I'm going to move very carefully to right next.
So, Brian, before I do my next move, is you helping me contingent on you getting this item right the fuck now?
No, it's more like let's. I have a repairs in my hand, so one, there are too many freaking malfunctions out,
Yep.
and two, like,
You also know I'm good
if
at repairing.
not, yes, I
Okay.
also know that you are.
So I'm going to
In need of
use this
being-
item to repair my weapon, or to reload my weapon. Alright. And then I'm going to fire my weapon. And dear God, die! Fuck, I missed.
You
Fuck that shit.
Well, the 3, this is the nest. Nope, technical corridor is this space right here.
Okay.
All technical corridors connect to that space right there. So the nest has the action, since it's not on the board. You take 2 cards and you can either destroy 1 egg or pick 1 egg up.
Wait, what?
2 cards to either destroy 1
I don't
egg.
have any cards anymore.
But I was telling you what the room is because it apparently fell through the map and we can't find it.
All right. So, John, I'm going to risk it for the biscuit to save you.
Please do.
So, I will greatly appreciate, since I'm saving your ass, if you help me get
Get what?
get items.
Okay.
So I move to you. I don't have to roll noise because we are.
We exist. We're those monsters.
And then I pew with my prototype. And that's a hit.
Will you
I
reroll or
have
no?
the ability to reroll, but I'm not going to reroll it.
Okay, so 4 damage. Let's see what it is, Brian. God damn it!
Bastard. Well, good thing you still have one card.
Yep. Unfortunately, it's my fast repairs that I have to use now. Two damage.
Okay.
If 6 doesn't kill it, I'm mad. I am mad if 6 doesn't kill it. Okay, it's dead. So we take that, we throw it away. We get one of the adult intruder tokens, and that becomes its corpse.
Over
wait.
here.
Oh, the corpse are over there?
Yep. But apparently there are 8 of them.
Yeah, there's a limit of 8. You can't have more than 8 adults in the game. So the corpse is the exact same thing as the intruder token itself, but whatever. Alright. So, I am fine with you researching the corpse, by the way. But I am now forced to pass. So, I think you're forced to pass too, Brian.
Yep.
Alright, so we'll just go ahead and pass this and this. Okay, so event phase, move the time track. Intruders attack. Luckily it's dead. Fire damage. There's nobody in fire, right? Resolve the event fire. Or resolve the event card. Okay, adults and above move along corridor 2.
Shit.
What's up?
Okay, good.
Place a malfunction marker in each green room.
But the only one is already bored.
Yeah, okay. Then remove this card from the game and reshuffle the event deck.
Before we get too far down that road, okay, you already moved the one adult.
Yeah, I did. But that card's removed from the game, so we get to see it for the rest of the game. Okay. Neat. An intruder bag development. Scuffle. If it's an adult, all players roll for noise in turn order. Technically, I'm still the first player, right? So I guess I roll first.
You noisy bastard.
I rolled a 4, which is the only territory that we could have rolled, Brian. You rolled a 1. Where are you at? You were 100% guaranteed to hit it. So draw any. Let me put this back in. Scuffle it up. Draw.
I'm pretty sure that one was not supposed to be put in until after.
Then the last one will never get put in. Doesn't matter. Do it. You don't have 2 cards in your hand at this point because you weren't supposed to draw yet. So an adult spawns.
In the nest.
I'm so happy. Can I run away from an adult?
Yeah. So first of all, you didn't have 2 cards in your hand at the time that the adult spawns. So
Yeah.
the adult does a surprise attack on you. It is okay. You're lucky. We didn't draw an adult card.
Okay.
That card does not have the adult symbol, therefore it doesn't attack you.
Okay.
All right. So now I need to roll for noise because you
now
didn't
the
spawn
corridor 2-3 what you want. Nice.
So I've got to spawn an asshole.
No, the corridor is what you wanted. Because he cleared the corridor for us.
Sweet.
So, I a question to you. Is it stupid to move away and close the door?
If you run away, there's a chance the adult can attack you.
If you do it the way that you did before, it's a decent idea, but running into the room with slime is going to
slime you pretty much permanently.
Noise.
Yeah, but hey, it's whatever direction you want to go in, man.
Yeah, I just moved the slime. I don't care.
Okay, but it's not your turn yet. We're still in the event. All right. So we finished with the trigger bag. Scuffle. Draw 5. Oh fuck! I did not draw a single repair, Brian. Oh wait, I have another card that helps me repair. Never mind. We're good.
Neat.
So
now
it's the standard turn.
Okay, I just press fire.
All right. So it cost an ammo.
Yeah, it costs an ammo, and you are slimed.
And you roll for noise. By the way, if you roll...
you rolled a 1, so noise that way.
Yeah, if you had rolled danger or silent, he'd just...
chase you.
And I will use my item. Second move to close the door.
Okay. So you have to use that with a card, but yeah. All right.
Okay.
I'm saying I can prepare one room. So I will come here and prepare this room.
What?
I can repair one room. Just saying, I will go here.
That's evacuation site section. That's not wound. That's not any wounds. It's this one right here. Emergency room.
So,
and there's there's some ways that you have to go about it here. If you look over here in the emergency room, this dress all of your serious wounds or heal one of your dress wounds. So a dress wound just gets flipped over. It is still a serious wound, but it doesn't have its effect.
Okay.
Hang on. So that was your first action.
And the second action was to take care of that.
Oh, okay. Cool. So I am going to close off that fire by trashing intranet and demolition.
Okay, so we were going to completely close off that room that's on fire?
Yes.
Okay. Right. And this room here. Alright, the fire room has been completely closed off.
Alright. Then I'm going to move into here and roll for...
You're 100% guaranteed to hit it unless you, yeah.
Silence could have happened.
Yeah. You rolled a 1. Do your thing.
And now I'm kicking myself for not having the higher initial hand at this. I need an adult.
And how many cards do you have to have in your hand?
2, so I'm Gucci.
Okay, here's an adult. I'm more surprised you didn't use your lab equipment while you were right next to a fucking corpse.
Yeah, it's almost as though I'm a hoarder or something.
Yeah. Okay, my turn is... Well, I am going to use my ingenuity to discard the malfunction marker of the room I am in. Okay, and quite honestly, what is the engine room action? Check the engine stats. Okay. Okay, we cannot repair, but we can just check the engine using 2 cards. Okay. So either way, I still need to check the room anyways. So
Yeah, your fast repairs probably actually.
So I'm going to use these 2 cards to. We're going to use Alt is the bottom. We're going to the bottom card is the engine stat, not the top card. Okay. Is everybody with me on this one?
Yep.
All right. I have seen the state of the engine, and that was 2 actions. That engine is borked.
I will move to this room. Rest.
Okay, it is silent
in the silence of space. It's 1 item.
While he's covered in slime, does that token actually?
Oh, that's a good point.
So
yeah, it's danger instead.
Make a move.
It is danger instead.
It's danger instead, so we add a noise token
up
there, and there's already one.
And I need to make an also.
No, that was the noise roll. The noise roll was silence because of the token, but because you're slimed,
it becomes danger.
Okay. What is this? A structure room. 0 now.
Yep. And it's green items.
Alright, I'm firing at this asshole. I'm going to re-roll.
Good.
Okay, 1 hit.
Just go take care of the card.
It had 3 HP. Alright. I guess
fire again.
I'll shoot it.
I'll do it again.
Re-rolling that.
Nice.
Alright, 2 hits.
3 total damage.
And it had 6 HP.
Oh my god.
Alright. That was a turn.
Alright. I am going to pass. And when I pass, I'm going to discard this card.
I passed 2. They need to remove 1 card. For passing.
Pass it to Brian.
Alright, I also pass.
Yay. Okay, let's do the events. Move the time track forward. Great. Intruders attack. If there's an intruder, yep. What does it attack you, Brian?
It does not. And we lost the 2 HP being the next damage.
That sucks. All right. After the intruder's attack, it's the fire. There's nobody in fire. Resolve the event card.
Adults.
Well, it's already in a
are
room.
on the
Oh,
map.
fuck!
This one's not, and that one's.
Fuck! Okay,
We
any
lost
more
some.
malfunctions and we're done for.
Neat. However, did you
Can
move
the
them
nest
to number
be
2
broken?
first?
No,
Because that happens
okay.
first, and they can shove.
Okay, good point.
Guys,
Yeah,
can
this
the
one
nest be
goes into the
broken?
bag
Oh, yeah, that one went to the bag.
because
Lucky us.
it crawls into the technical.
So, what?
So
No, wrong stack. The stack right here. Now shuffle the intruder tokens and put one back into the bag. Okay,
All right.
lucky us. We're still relatively safe. And now the bag develops. I'm starting to think that there's no larvae or creepers in there. Anywho, we drew an adult, so players in turn order, starting with Leon, roll noise.
Oh my god, that's 100%.
You rolled you rolled danger. No, you rolled danger, but
Fuck
luckily
it.
enough, it doesn't cause noise to happen once you're already noised up. So you're good for now.
We just decided.
Yep. Then I'm in a room,
With-
so I don't roll. So
Fuck hell. Okay. God damn it. Okay.
on.
All right. I rolled a nothing. Good day, sir. Thank you very much. Go to hell. What does happen when I roll a nothing? Good day, sir?
Counter with a blank.
Yeah. That's number 6. Blank token. Add one adult intruder to the intruder bag. No, if it was the last token, never mind.
So you just noise it up.
No, I removed the noise.
No, it says place a noise marker in each corridor connected to the room.
Okay. All right. So in other words, it's the same as if I rolled danger. Just call me Rodney Dangerfield. Okay. You having fun there? Anyway, okay. Whew, that was almost going to be awful for me. Okay, pass the first player to Brian. Draw our hands.
Yep.
Please tell me. Okay.
All right. I'm trashing this interruption to fire my laser.
Your pistol.
I'm firing this demolition.
Okay. I'm going to use fast repairs to change the status of the engine to this. Good. And then, Brian, I am going to use technically a corridor action to rush over to the other engine room with a technical corridor. Afterwards, I must pass. God damn it. All right. Shuffle. Ah! Okay.
Oh, do you know the way?
Well, shit.
So, fun thing with that combat, I mean, check for surprise attack.
The queen's 4 cards. I do not have 4 cards. Queen scratches, light wound, and contamination.
Just can I discard cards and pass?
Excuse me?
Just like discard and pass as action. Can I do that?
You can discard any number of cards you want when you pass.
Okay.
Anywho, I must pass because I used the technical corridor action. And I am getting rid of all of the cards in my hand.
Okay.
So I will just note move and pass.
Okay. Where are you moving to?
I don't want to move. I just want
Are
to.
you only
discard
discarding that one card when you pass? You could discard any number.
I go to quick toilet.
Okay. Well, I'm fucked.
Oh, jeez.
You still have surges. Okay.
Yeah, I just realized that I could have used the internet to use the lab on that corpse.
Uh-huh.
Um, computer skills to pay the bills with the last ammo
Actually, I
of
want to
my
keep
very
the small
crappy
surge.
weapon.
Good luck! You hit.
Yay!
4 damage total.
Fuck you, game.
Yep. I think the queen has like plus X number of HP. Just a flat plus to the HP pool.
Nope, you draw 2 and add them together.
Ah. But if one of them's a retreat, she retreats and so on. Alrighty then.
Okay, so
I think you're the only person in the game, Brian.
I'm going to discard this risk assessment then to, well, I'm going to discard both so
You
that I
can't
can
move carefully,
you
dude.
can't move carefully out.
You're in the middle of combat.
Okay, then I will keep the risk assessment in my hand and trash the
Alright.
repairs. Now the
Scratches you.
asshole gives me a scratch
Man, he only
and
had
a
3 HP.
contamination.
Contamination are dead ass cards. They do nothing, good day, sir, besides screw you over at the end of the game. Alrighty then.
Alrighty then. Now I will risk assessment the event. Yeah, fuck
Bottom or top?
bottom.
You remember how to put stuff on? No, you can't search those, dude.
So
Really? Damn it. There we go. Oh no, just put it down. Do you remember how to do it? Like that.
I have a question.
I remember how to do it, but the proximity of other deaths.
I'm just gonna move you all the
I
way
have
over
a
here.
question. Did we need to win the game alive?
Unless your
Yes.
card says otherwise.
No, you must be alive. No cards say that you can
I'm
win
pretty
without
sure
me.
there's one that's like at all costs or something like that.
Maybe it's a corporate thing.
Yeah. Anyhow,
Well, I also
we've all passed. Good job. Okay, move the time track. All right, the hibernation chambers are open.
shunk.
The intruders attack. There are 2 intruders. We do it in player order, so starting with Brian. Oh wait, you're not in there anymore. Okay.
Yeah,
Hey, look at that! The queen attacks me. All characters in the room who have at least 2 serious wounds die. Any other characters in the room gets a serious wound. Yay! Yes! My hand limit's reduced. Great. Amazing.
great. Alrighty then.
Fire damage, event card.
The intruder bat.
Event card.
Alright, yes. Adult moves to 4. Ah, excellent. Away from queens don't move. So
Which are
remove
not
them from the board.
put
Except
the
for
respective
the
tokens
queen.
back in the bag. So 2 adults just disappear. Scuffle that up and put 2 adults in there. Scuffle the entire bag full up and let's see how how it develops.
Blank, which is
No, it's over here. Add 1 adult intruder token to the intruder bag. If there are no adult intruder tokens available, nothing happens. Return the bank.
Yep. So gets added to there.
Alrighty.
Alright. So I'm first player then. Relief.
Don't forget to draw your cards.
So I search a brew.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
And then I search a brew.
Alright. So I bitch away like a run. Do I have 2 serious wounds? I'm Deadzo. See you guys later.
Neat. So question. You essentially don't drop any stuff.
Nope.
Alright, we get a character corpse over there.
I'll move default noise. So
Oh, when the first character dies, something happens.
Yep, all the pods get unlocked.
So I got a question. How to destroy the ship now? How to destroy the ship?
Well, how does one destroy the ship?
Yeah.
Generator room or 2 of the 3 engines are red.
Yeah, I'm now in the has now 2 cards to do that.
It's either generator room or 2 of the 3 engines are red, and you have to escape at that point using the evacuation. You have to use an evacuation capsule.
So I need to go there to escape.
Well, you need the generator room first, and Brian can go to the generator room and stop it if it's at 6, 5, or 4.
And also, I can use the internet to.
Yeah.
Also, this needs to be repaired
Yep.
for that to happen.
There's a lot of things you got to do to destroy the ship. You've got to escape using that. Therefore that needs to be repaired, and either you using it through the generator room, making it go 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blow up, or 2 of the 3 engines are in red state. Those are the 2 ways to blow up the ship. When two of the 3 engines are red state and the ship reaches jump, the ship blows up.
Okay. A search room.
Oh, whoops. Whatever. You know I had a clear one because I accidentally put it on there.
Mm-hmm. All right, so I shall use the intranet. And trash this card to use this room. Command center. Let me double check it works how I want it to work. Is it not on here? There it is. Choose any one room and close/open any doors and corridors connected to these rooms. So I don't give a shit about the ship self-destructing. I'm only opening.
If you move it there, you could block. If you close that door, you could block him.
I don't give a shit about self-destruct.
I wish I could have helped you, Brian. I'm sorry.
And then this 2. And I will keep that card in.
So first I'm gonna where's this pet? First I'm gonna do heal myself. Heal me.
You don't have any serious wounds.
Yeah, you don't have
That's
Surse
a light
wounds.
wound.
Surse wounds are these.
So I can't take. Oh.
Those are fine.
If you had 3 light wounds, you would get a serious wound, but that item has no effect on.
I thought it was.
Yeah.
light.
Okay.
I thought
So
it was for some reason.
make a noise call. How is an adult? Wow.
All right, so something spawned. And it's an adult
Yay!
Let's make a surprise.
at full health, and it was the runaway one. You suffered 2 light wounds, which rounds up to you have no light wounds and instead get a serious wound and a contamination, which is this.
So get your serious wound as well, which is from this deck. So your arm is hit, therefore you only have 1 space for heavy items.
Okay. And
So I'm just going to point out, you did not activate this item when you were in the cockpit, so you can't use that.
Yerp. All right, so I passed last round. So it's back to you.
okay.
Probably a good idea to try to kill
Perform
cost
a
him
shot,
ammo.
and I get 1 action card again. Shot.
1 damage.
All right, it had 2 HP.
So there is no 1 HP card, I don't think.
Okay, make another shot.
All right, watch me do it again. All right,
1 hit.
it had 4 HP.
Yay! Okay, so I need to pass.
All right, so order of events now. Move the. You didn't start self-destruct.
No, okay.
Okay, intruder attacks you there. Adult claw attack, suffer 2 light wounds and a contamination. Contamination cards also make it likely that you die on your way back to
Way back to Earth, yeah.
civilization.
It's possible to
So,
lose this game after you've won this
event
game.
happens. Adults. So nothing, and that's the breeder, not the queen. Noise in technical corridors. There is not currently noise there, so it just gets noise instead of a massive amount of noise. So first player passes to you.
I'm so happy.
And yeah.
So, okay, chocolate, okay. I use that. And take that one.
Oh,
You got to scan
you
it.
see how it says no combat? You have
You're in
to
combat.
kill or make that run away before you can do a run.
Okay. So, are we doing it again? I don't have ammunition. That's
So
not.
you're out of ammo, so you can't do a shoot action.
Do you
Okay,
happen
You
to
have
have?
to do melee.
Yeah, melee combat sucks. By the way, and too bad you don't. Okay.
Okay, that's one thing.
Okay, melee attack action. You draw a contamination card first
Okay, I don't want to.
in your
So I
discard
just.
pile, and then
Can I
you roll the
just run?
die. And if you fuck up real bad.
Okay, so I just tried to run away. Uh, can I get this?
You have suppress. Oh, you don't have ability to shoot. Never mind. Yeah.
I have suppressor, but I don't have no ammunition.
So you're running away.
Why are you using 2 cards?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm actually in the same boat as you in like wanting to come here and do.
Yeah, okay, I just want to run. I want to use. So there's one thing. You want to replenish.
So he attacks you when you leave since you didn't have ammo to suppress him.
So okay, I take 1, 2, 1.
No, you have the attack and then maybe nothing happens.
All right.
You suffer 2 light wounds and a contamination card, so you
2 light wounds.
a single
And don't forget,
light.
why are you
wound
discarding
and
your
a heavy.
rifle? Your rifle is still good. Oh shit!
But you have one hand.
You only have one. Both of them say 1 hand slot. They don't say
Yeah,
0
it
hand
doesn't
slots.
reduce. I have 2 broken arms. I can still carry things.
Yeah. That's the same arm that's broken
Okay.
twice.
Okay, so Brian.
And
So the thing is,
you forgot about the
want-
contamination. You need to pick up a
Okay,
contamination. Yeah.
Okay, Brian. That's the thing. You want to repair some rooms.
No,
I
he wants
want to
to.
repair this room.
He wants to specifically
This
get the fuck
room-
off the ship.
Yep.
Yeah, me too. But the problem is, go fast to get heal off. Yeah, one move.
If you want more of my help, then trade me some items.
Okay, so I can show you. Yeah, if you want to trade.
Yeah, these tools are super convenient for
Yeah,
repairing
that's
the
what.
room. So the way to do it is to trash a card to give me the tools.
Yep.
And you still have the.
Okay, it's okay.
Okay, so this room still has 1 search available. So I'm gonna search it. Does trading only go 1, or can he spend a card to get?
Okay, let me look at the trade action.
Actually,
Hold on a second.
I'm pretty sure that I don't want that to happen anyways.
Okay, so the trade. Start a trade with all characters in the same room as your character. Players may now show each other any item cards and objectives that they and objects that they want to trade. If both involved players agree on the transaction, they can exchange the items. Even though several players may take part in the trade, only the player that performs the action is the one that started it. A player can choose to give an item card or object without asking for anything in return. Characters cannot exchange ammo.
Okay, so we were getting to exchange things.
He can just give you. He can just give you.
Now.
He can just give you without worrying.
Yeah,
Right.
before I die, we'll just give you my items.
Okay, so my second action is that I'm reloading my reroll pistol. Okay. And I'm willing to trade this to you so that you can
can only show it
help
when doing
out.
the action.
The thing is, what's happened if
You can't spend contamination to do stuff. If you still have the rest in your hand, you can use the rest action to.
I mean, here's the ultimate deal.
Clear.
Here is the ultimate deal. Unless if you are willing to go in these outer rooms and find the very specific room that removes contamination, it's going to screw you over whether you rest it away or not.
Okay.
Am I right, Brian? Like,
Yes, but if you thought that you were going to have enough turns to go through your deck again,
yeah, like you're
Okay,
not gonna have enough turns to go find the room, get rid of it, and come back to get to this evacuation chamber.
Yeah, so I will heal one time myself.
Okay, so
I will.
it's dress.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to dress it first, which means you're flipping one of these over to the other side. It is still a serious wound for the game mechanic side, but it no longer has the text on the card.
Wait, it says heal one.
No, you can only heal a dressed.
Or heal one dress. Okay. I will use rest.
All right, you have to scan it. 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 You have to scan it.
Scan it.
All right.
all right.
It says you are infected, so you do not get rid of that card. Put it back in your hand. Now we have to do the you are infected step, which now has screwed you over even more. Being infected is a bitch. Like I said, it was honestly better for him just to keep it in his deck, Brian. No, you keep the card. You do not discard it.
And now it's just a rage moment.
Okay. I was just seeing the card flying across my screen while I was trying to find it. I was like, dude. Here we go. Contamination cards. Here we go. Character may try to get through rest, canteen, shower, surgery, antidote. Requires a scan. A scan done the following way. If you are infected, place a larva miniature on your character board and do not remove this contamination card. If there's already a larva on your character board, your character dies. Additionally, place one creature. Okay, so you take a larva, you place it on your character. You now have a chest burster in you.
Huh.
So Let's see here. I'm trying to remember what to do with the larva on the sheet, Brian.
Nothing. That just triggers what happens for certain events, and when he tries to leave. All right, so that was both your actions. So now it's my turn.
No, keep this in my hand.
You can discard it when you pass. I need to see the game win stuff.
Okay, so I'm discarding that. Move into here. Spending an ammo, and let's reroll. All right, 2 hits. So it's 4.
Four.
Okay, it's dead zone. Intruder core. Adult intruder goes bye-bye.
Too bad.
So he's passed, so I'm going to use the tool to repair it. We can have a couple more malfunctions.
Yay!
So I pass. Move the intruders attack. There are none engaged with anyone. No fire damage, so event fully. Evacuation pod ejection. Remove 1 escape pod token with the lowest number.
1 goes bye-bye, which now means 2 people cannot escape through A.
Well, we can, but we have to
Through this event from
be
the game.
super nice about it. Before moving on with that, Queen moves to 3, which means Queen goes
Back in the back.
back in the back.
Which adult was this?
The one that I just killed.
Okay. It should have been in that sack. Oh.
All right, and that was the only one left on the map. Okay, these get shot. And the bag larva becomes the
For some reason, I thought having active chest burster did something when you escaped, but I guess I can't find that.
it skips a step.
No.
All right,
It doesn't even
so
mention.
first place passes to you.
No, I was. I give it to you.
Oh, right. Okay. So
So can you start the self-destruction?
no, I'm just going to win the game here.
Well, he's going to win his game. Obviously, you can win yours completely separately.
Yep. Thanks for the extra item, bud. I take the action in this room, which is to go into the escape. I have to roll for noise.
Yep.
And it's dangerous as fuck.
Oh boy.
Oh, thank God
Come
there's no
on.
assholes next to me.
So, but
And then I immediately eject because this
because
is way too
now
much.
waiting for you is too dangerous. All right, he's escaped. That room is totally useless for escaping. You gotta, if you want to actually win this game, you've got to. Okay, so straight up, even if he activated the self-destruct, it doesn't matter because the self-destruct has more turns than there are turns remaining in the game.
No, I think that if self-destruct starts, that it goes to the end. If you're correct in that he doesn't have to live, then starting it and then dying will definitely
I can show
cause
it
him to.
because he just escaped though.
Yeah, so you're the only one with turns now.
Yeah, so I can show him my card though.
So, no, straight up, it's the time victory is checked first, and they would both enter in the same thing at the same time, so the ship would jump.
Okay, good. I
No.
move you.
Whenever
Read it.
Whenever the last alive person stops doing shit, self-destruct just moves to the final red.
Okay. Either way, he needs to find a way off the ship, which he hasn't found a way. Another way to do it is to guarantee that 2 engines are dead, and another way to do it is to have enough malfunctions. What are you doing moving your token there?
Oh, my bad. Yeah, there's no. Well, I guess if you're trying to move to the generator room.
Yeah. I have 4 cards, so he don't give a shit over me.
Well, he doesn't scare you, but
Yeah. I can't attack him.
I mean, you can punch him, but I wouldn't recommend it.
So I just try to run away.
All right, so we've gone through the whole deck, so it's rough.
Well, hold on a second. Did you? Oh wait, that was that the card you just drew or no?
No.
All right. He was an
empty deck.
adult, so he slimes you and gives you contamination. So grab a contamination, slime yourself if you weren't slimed already.
So no make a noise again.
You do need to roll for noise because it wasn't occupied by another person or alien.
So you roll a 3.
3, so
You're safe for now.
Okay. So
now it's 2 cards to activate self-destruct.
the structure's on.
Self-destruct's on. Bloop.
So we need to kill him to escape.
You need to
the
find an escape room.
Is either this or one of these 3.
Yep.
Seriously?
Okay. So here, pay attention to this. Look over here. This is evacuation section A. So this is
Oh fuck.
First of all, I removed the wrong one, but whatever. So this is A. This is B. So in other words, these 2 are the B evacuation sites. These 2 are the A evacuation sites. All A evacuation sites are done for. You need to find evacuation site B.
Evacuation hatch B is either this or one of these 3.
Yep. And you have effectively 6 turns to go find it before either the ship blows up or you become flattened like a pancake on the side of the wall.
Yeah, the problem is again perfection.
Anyway, you're done with this round, so move the time marker forward, move the self-destruct marker forward. Do the event. A adult moves along corridor 2. So it moves away from you.
Okay, good. It doesn't continue working.
Then it says damage.
Well,
put a
if you cared
malfunction
about
marker
the
in
ship.
each room with an adult breeder or queen. Yep.
Okay.
Draw your cards. Keep going. You ain't dead yet. Uh-huh.
Whoopsie.
The right 3 are the ones you drew later.
Yeah, so it's heart of the cards if you think this one is evacuation B or one of these 3 are evacuation.
Okay, I just want. Let's go.
What did he say?
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure that you want to keep that card so that you can, like, get doors open. Or does it require ammo? It does not require ammo.
Oh wait, this I need to. Fuck that. It's option. So
Okay.
make a noise.
Straight up, you only want to roll. You only want to rest if you know 100% that this contamination card is not a chest burster. Otherwise, you die. Two chest bursters equals death.
Okay.
Well, that's danger, which means it noises up all.
Fuck is I get 10.
Yeah, no, it's danger, so it's all adjacent quarters. No. You didn't make noise. It's just all adjacent quarters become noised, so it doesn't matter once they're already noised.
Okay. So I give a go away. Run here. I'm stunned.
4. All right. That causes a dude to spawn.
Yay! I love it.
You have 3 cards.
Hey, I got
3 cards. All right, you're good. Another. I need an adult.
Good evening.
Highly recommended just sprinting away.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
fuck, the door is closed. Yeah, I need to move that way.
The door is not closed this direction.
Yeah. Move away. So I need.
well, you need to see. Well, before you roll for that, the dude attacks you.
Oh.
Like the dude attacks you when you run away. So. Alright, he is an adult, therefore he bites you. Do you have 2 serious wounds? You dead.
I'm dead, okay.
Wow, so apparently I would have won with my other objective too.
Only person alive?
Yes, because I was player 1.
Nice. My objectives were I either take this guy in an escape pod or take this guy in the hibernation chamber, which is the dude who died before the game started. Right?
Oh gosh.
Or it was find 2 cures. I went ahead and went with that guy survived because like the moment you didn't like immediately pick up that dude, I was like, alright, I'm safe, right?
Yeah, well, I was
that was my 2.
Pretty much like I need all the parts that I have, and because I thought that I couldn't just discard shit that I didn't want.
Just to let you know, that one's super easy. In the future, that one is super easy to do. We didn't discover any weaknesses, so if you look over here, on the treater weakness board, there's 3 intruder weaknesses. You get 1 for studying any character corpse, if it's the one we start with or a player who dies. You get 1 for studying an intruder egg, and you get 1 for studying an intruder carcass. And each one makes them it's randomized every time, but each one makes the intruder slightly easier to deal with.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I could have done that, like any time in this game.
But you didn't, which is a shame because if you would have studied the carcass, I, as the mechanist, have the ability to create fires and extinguish fires.
Neat.
So that could have been useful.
And if someone was lugging an egg around, that would have been super useful.
Nice. Yep. So, yep, that was your complete game of Nemesis. Hope you liked at least some of it.
Yeah.
Oh, BT dubs at some point. Yeah, I had the self-destruct key.
So you had multiple ways to use the self-destruct at a distance. Got it.
Yep. I mean, the problem was that, like, I had to use my items to do stuff. So
Yeah, no shit. I know the feeling, Brian. I know the feeling. In fact, if the queen would have killed me, like, I still. Okay, so what I thought was true. I figured I hadn't checked these two 50-50 shot whether one of them was green or not, so.
yeah. Meanwhile, I did not care about
It
the
was...
state of the engine whatsoever.
Anywho, so, yeah. We got... Good job, Brian. You managed to get 7 items and escape an escape pod.
Oh, wait, I might not have won, actually, because I do have contamination.
Oh, you do have contamination. That's right.
So I believe I shuffle
well, no,
them.
first we see if this contamination card is infection or not.
Okay.
So here you go, Brian. I'm gonna go search it for you. Not infected. You're good.
Okay, cool.
You're good, Brian. You did it. You escaped with your life.
Yep. So if it was infected, then we would shuffle all our cards.
I am honestly surprised, Brian, that you didn't at all even try to research one of the corpses, because we could have used those, like, all together, you know?
There just didn't seem to be a moment where I had internet in a room with a alien corpse.
Well, GG.
And on top of that, like, you were dead. Or you died right afterwards. So it would not have been worth it for me to research that one, because it has no effect on my game.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's honestly the... I want to say a weak point of this game is, with the rare few exceptions, there's honestly no reason for the players to help each other with the victory unless they just so happen to both gain the bring the ship to Earth objectives.
Or, like me, I didn't give a shit what your objective was, but if you fed me items, I wanted those items.
And in fact, if I would have known that Hoarder, on top of needing to feed you items, requires you to escape through the escape pod, I wouldn't have helped you at all. Because the only way for you to open up escape pods is for one of us to die, which luckily enough we did for you. Or you start the self-destruct and it goes 3, 2, 1.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I thought there was another room that unlocks escape pods straight up. So going this way wasn't even going to. Well, going this way would kill you because of serious wounds, but it's how you get rid of contamination. Oh, if I had found this room early, I would have just sat there.
Yeah. Interesting.
Wow, the fire
I think
was
the room
right next to the fire control.
The room you're thinking of is a level 2 room. Yeah, you're thinking of a specific randomized room.
Gotcha.
So
yeah, this one makes it so trivial to get to Earth.
Okay, see you later, man.
See you later. Good game.
Well, it makes it trivial if you find it early. It doesn't really make it trivial if
Well, it makes it trivial if they're all working. If you know,
I mean,
three of them are
I
failing,
don't
it's
think
still
my
like,
character
okay,
has.
I need to walk.
I don't think my character has a use for that room, simply because I have that technical corridor action, which is the pretty much teleport anywhere button.
Walk into the very first room over here, and then just check all engines, and then go, okay, they're good. So you don't have to fuck with this end of the ship at all.
Let's see here. Yeah, all 3. Damn. Yeah, I mean.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. If that's the case.
One action to be in 3 places and spin 6 cards in